Hi Aquarius, this is Amani and welcome to your weekly tarot reading for March 13th to the 19th, 2017. I am using the Tarot of the Orishas. Okay? The layout I have here is called the Crux Ansata. I shuffle the cards 10 times. By reducing 10, we get 1. And 1 is the beginning, the starting point without which there would be nothing. This is why this number is related to God, the beginning and the first cause. The cross represents life, like the Ankh. This life survives on other planes until the time comes to reincarnate. Okay? Without further ado, let's begin. Your starting point, you have the 9 of water here. Alright? This is, you're almost there in terms of like stability on the home front and also stability emotionally. Alright, so emotional stability. This could be finding out, like, for example, if someone just recently passed, you're finding out more information. Okay, this was an older person that I feel recently passed in your, I feel like they're not really a family member, but more of a friend, and you're finding out more details about them. Okay, they were older, much older than you were. Okay, with this, I do feel like, you are finding out that diabetes did play a role in this person's passing. All right, they didn't know they had diabetes is what I feel like, okay? Or if that's the case, if not you, you're finding out that you have diabetes or someone really close to you has diabetes really, really bad. All right, if this is like a pregnancy, like a pregnant situation, because I know like some people, like for example, my cousin, when she was pregnant with her son, she had diabetes for a short time after delivering him. All right, so that's what this feels like to me. Okay, when they give you all that, they give you this drink, kind of like a sugary something to see. I forgot what it's used to test a person for, but they give you something that's really, really sweet. All right, and it kind of like gives you diabetes for a minute. Okay, so just be careful. Make sure you drink a lot of water. All right, calcium, also like vitamin C. All right, so make sure you take those vitamin C tablets. All right, so if that's the case. With this, I do feel like someone is trying to look into other alternatives in terms of like anxiety, issues with anxiety, okay? I'm feeling, I know exercising alleviates anxiety, all right? Eating more green foods, okay? Ginger, lemon, and honey, drinking that, boiling it in a pot also helps with anxiety, okay? Helps calm the nerves. All right, in your second position, you have the weight. Okay, you have the 7 of fire here in your weight. All right, I do feel like you are literally waiting on someone. Okay, but for waiting on this person has been tiring for you. I feel like they're playing games. I feel like they've been taking advantage of you, possibly even your money. All right, is what I feel like. User. If this is a fire sign, then they're a user. Then, okay, with this person, I feel like they're a bit trifling. They're annoying. They're not, but for some reason, I know they're self-sufficient though, however, but their interaction with you is not that great. But for some reason, this person is greatly prominent in your life right now. Okay, and I feel like you need this person. They could be the father of your child, the mother, etc. Okay, with this, I feel like this is a cousin that you're dealing with. All right, there's a cousin that is procrastinating is what I feel like. They're procrastinating possibly on making some kind of decision about you. If they're trying to come visit you and they're not trying, it's like they're trying to come visit you but you don't want them to come. It's like they want to help you. Like you just moved, for example, and they want to help, but I feel like you've been holding a grudge against this person for a long time and you're not sure if you want them around again is what I feel like, okay? With this, I do feel like someone is, if you're going back to school, you're transferring. All right, so you're leaving one school and you're going to another one, possibly much farther away than you were at before. I'm feeling like, Beijing. Okay, so if you like teach in China, all right, because I'm looking at the dragon and I'm feeling like Japanese. Okay, Japanese artwork and things like of that nature. Okay, so if you do teach in those countries, you're traveling to one that's nearby. All right, changing up a little bit. Your scenery and your environment. That's what that also feels like to me. Okay, you are in an area where there are a lot of trees right now. Okay, there's a lot of trees, possibly even a lot of water. All right. With this, I feel like you are. There's a lot of bugs around too, so to be careful of a lot of flies and bugs around you at this time. Okay. Make sure that you wear insect repellent wherever you are. All right. All right. Where was I with that? In your present, you have the Ace of Fire here. Okay, the Ace of Fire is like the Ace of Wands. You have a new beginning, possibly with a fire sign. I feel like you're starting over with a fire sign, though. They're coming back into your life, whether that be like for moral support, or you're doing this, you're coming into their life for moral support. All right. With this, I also feel like you're traveling solo, though. If not going to be with someone, you are traveling solo. You are starting over in terms of healing too. Is what and you need the strength to heal. All right. You have a lot of healing to do. I feel like with this, I do feel like there is some kind of air of depression going on around you right now. It could be from a loss. It could be from with this, though, I feel post-traumatic stress disorder. All right. So post-traumatic stress is like, an experience that takes a toll on your emotional, your mental health, and possibly even spiritual, if that's the case. Almost like a spiritual attack. I mean, you feel like you're getting spiritually attacked, so just make sure you have you take the proper precautions in terms of protecting yourself spiritually. Okay, when you sleep, if you're into dream catchers, things of that nature. All right, I'm feeling like a lot of stuff is attacking your subconscious right now. All right, so just make sure that you're getting enough sleep. I know that if you are pregnant, a lot of weird spiritual stuff can happen to you while you're pregnant. All right, because I actually do know someone that was pregnant. She just had a baby boy, and she was having a lot of weird dreams. All right, a lot of like demons and things of that nature. Okay, so just make sure that you use the proper stones, you recite the proper mantras and things, meditations. Make sure you meditate, ground yourself spiritually. This feels to me like you're not spiritually grounded, so that's probably why you're all over the place. All right, you need to be spiritually grounded. I'm feeling like off balanced with you right here. All right, that's how you feel in your present. Okay, maybe you feel like you need to go to church. Also with this, you need to get prayed for, is what I feel like. Okay, but I feel like you're worried about judgment from other people. Like, why are you going to church? You're not into that. You were never that way. Why are you doing this? But I do feel like it's there's a calling for you to do that and have the strength to do that. Okay, where was I? All right, that was your third position. Your fourth position is your future here. You got the 10 of fire, 10 of wands here. Okay, like a burden that you're dealing with. Okay, like I said, you are dealing with some kind of depression right now, but it's not going to stay very long. Okay, is what I feel like. It's not going to stay very long. I feel like you do need to because I'm looking at the image and I'm looking at the fiery sky here, the colors. And I do feel like you are willing to go to the gym and go to the sauna, go relax for a little bit, go to the steam room. That will definitely ease your stress. Like I said, make the drink mixtures that you take, drink those every day. All right? Drink those and just make sure you're pumping up your vitamin C. Especially if you're not feeling good. Like, I feel sickness with this too. If you have a cold or some kind of illness, all right, just make sure that you doctor up your system. All right, like a flu shot, etc. Okay, just make sure you're taking care of yourself on a spiritual and physical level. All right, in your fifth position, you have Oshumar. Oshumar is like the Wheel of Fortune. All right, there's a snake and there's a rainbow behind the snake. I associate this snake with a he for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe you feel like there's a male around you that's a little bit sneaky. Because snakes are not a negative animal to me. All right, in the Bible they were seen as like don't go near them. But a snake is actually a peaceful animal. I feel like a snake knows how to get around situations without really letting other people know, without being seen. All right, so I do feel like moving in silence with this. You don't want everybody to know what you're doing, is what I feel like. Okay, so move in silence. I also feel like you're dealing with a cunning person. They could be a fire sign. All right, like an Aries sun. All right, you're dealing with an Aries person around you that's a bit shady. All right, so just be careful with this. You use your instincts with this person. All right, they could be trying to take money away from you in some way, okay? They could be using you. But it's not being seen right now for some reason. But you are using your intuition about them. I feel like this is a person that you've known for a while, though. I feel like they're coming back from the past, okay? Like you just moved away from them recently, but they're coming back asking you, "Oh, can I live with you? Can I sleep here overnight? Can I borrow your like television? Can I like borrow like $5?" Like that's the kind of energy that I feel with this person right here. But I feel like it's more karmic than it is anything. All right, the wheel hasn't turned completely with this person, and when I say karmic, I mean like there's something that you have to like deal with something with this person before you can officially get them out of your hair. There's some kind of unsettled business going on with this person this Aries that you're dealing with. Okay. In your sixth position, you have your accomplishments. You have Zapana. Zapana is the Hermit. All right, or the sign of Virgo. You could be dealing with a Virgo as well. All right, with this, there's some kind of ending going on here. So this is going to be your accomplishments. I do feel like in terms of like endings, I do feel like if someone did pass, you are finding out how they passed. You're finally finding out how they passed, or this is a situation where that's what I was getting from it. You're finally finding that out. There was some detective work going on around you, and it finally came to a close. Now you know the real deal is the feeling, and you feel happy. There's closure with this, though. You feel happy about you finally finding out what happened to the person. All right, like I said, you were dealing with someone who was older than you that passed recently, but the way they passed wasn't really clear. It was kind of a mystery, but now it came to the surface with that. Okay. All right, in your seventh position, you have your spiritual self. You have the Six of Water, which is like the Six of Cups, okay? This feels to me like you like a past, like I said, a past situation on the spiritual front. This person that passed is coming back to you, possibly even through dreams. You're possibly even thinking about them a lot, okay? This person, their name could have been, began with an S, like a SH, like a Shirley, Charlene, Sherry, etc., okay? I feel like they're trying to come to you in dreams, all right? Chandler. I'm feeling like a Chandler, all right? Chandler, interesting. And a Bennett. All right, so I don't know if those like a B name, like a Bennett, a Chandler, a Sherry, a Sherry Ann, names of that nature. Okay, they're coming through. They're communicating with you through your dreams. Okay, they're trying to tell you something, possibly even warn you about someone else in your life. All right, they could actually be telling you, like, if you don't know the sex of your baby yet. If you're pregnant, they could be telling you what the sex. They could be trying to send you signs of what the sex of the baby is. All right. If not, they could be telling you about what your baby is going to be like. Like if you're having dreams about your child, your unborn child being like maybe tall, having curly hair, being like dark or light skin, brown skin, like signs like that. Because if you're pregnant, you don't know what your child is going to look like. So I feel like you are having dreams. You're getting signs of what, by other people that passed on. Or they don't have to have passed on, but I feel like you are getting like signs of what your child is going to look like with that. All right, on the spiritual front. So more dream-like state with that right there. Okay, your mentality. You have the Three of Water here, which is like the Three of Cups. This is celebratory energies, but this is your mentality. You're celebrating. Is what I feel. You just moved. You're happy. You're settled. All right. With this, I'm feeling like anniversary. So you possibly, if you're celebrating anniversary with your loved one, etc. I feel like family reunions, family get-togethers, etc. Cocktails. Okay, so you could be drinking some cocktails. Just enjoying life right now. It feels very positive to me. Okay, not too much heaviness going on there. In your ninth position, you do have change. You have the Nine of Air here. All right. Change. I'm glad that this is a change card. Okay, no longer needing to defend yourself. No longer needing to defend the choices that you made. All right. With this, I do feel like you don't have anything in your way anymore. All right. No one can really tell you how to live your life, what to do. All right. So I feel like you're adult enough to know what is best for you. All right. I do, however, feel like you are taking other people's advice though with this still, and there's that need to defend yourself. But it's like constructive criticism, like on the work front. All right, you are taking it. All right, but be careful of people being nasty about how they give constructive criticism to you. All right, so just be careful about that. Your resolution. You got the Five of Water, Five of Cups. In your resolution, this is grief, sadness, loss. But with this, I feel more so you coming out of this now that you know what's going on. So it would be in the reverse, but I don't really read reversals. I just read the message that I get from the card. All right. So I do feel like grief time is over. Sadness is over. Being lost, not knowing where your next income was going to come from is over now. All right. You've got stability on the home front. You got financial stability going on from a trifling person, but it will help you. All right, you could be dealing with a Gemini as well that's a bit trifling, okay, and they're taking too long, and they could be causing you, I feel like, a never-ending cycle of grief because they're hard to deal with. Okay, I'm feeling a Virgo as well is also hard for you to deal with right now. Okay. Just be careful, make the necessary clearings that you need to do in terms of like your spiritual energy, who you bring and who you decide to keep in your life. All right, then, Aquarius, that concludes your reading. I hope that you liked it. I hope that it was beneficial to you as well, most importantly. And if you like a private reading with me, please contact me via Facebook message or email. Also, do not forget to like, comment, and share, and subscribe. Take care, Aquarius. Bye.